as a student.
Superb. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much. I think your session was taken by Prantik and that Himandari, that IIM guy, if I'm not wrong. I remember.
Harshit, sir.
Huh?
Harshit.
Harshit, yeah. Harshit was there for your batch as well. All right, super, bhai. Let's begin, boys and girls. First of all, super duper congrats to IIM Lucknow call getters. I think you're 60 plus in this interview, and कुछ बातें अपन सबके लिए करेंगे और कुछ बातें अपन पर्सनल करेंगे. पर्सनल वाली बातें बाद में. So Anish, Shashank, and Sandip, all the CATKing family members are coming back here, and Rahul as well. And as I always say, I'm going to be very loyal to this session. Okay, IIM Lucknow के अंदर IIM Lucknow versus this versus Exilray मत पूछना. When it's Lucknow, it's Lucknow. अहमदाबाद के अंदर अहमदाबाद वर्सेस बैंगलोर नहीं पूछना. सब राइवल्स हैं एकदम. ईंट पंजाबी च बोलते इट कुत्ते दा वैर है. तो भाई इसलिए आई एम गोइंग टू बी सुपर डुपर लॉयल, बट आई नो एवरीथिंग व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इनसाइड. बट नेवरदलेस, वेलकम टू द फर्स्ट phase of welcome to health, as they call it. And my favorite are these sessions. I think we have a lot of fun with Lucknow folks. Maybe it's the UP factor or maybe it's the Hindi factor or the Hindi belt. यहाँ पे पैनलिस्ट भी काफी क्रेजी होते हैं और कई इंटरव्यूज इन सम चांसेस हिंदी में भी होते हैं और बोलते क्या पका रहे हो यार, कुछ और बताओ एक्सेट्रा. ठीक है, that's I'm Lucknow to you. So any which ways, let's see what happens. Your seniors are all there. Final checks with all the people who are live right now. It's mandatory to keep the cameras on. Vaishnavi, Hashpreet, Stuti, Koina, Lakshya, Siddhant, Radhika, Parvati, Preetham, Prakhar, and Parvati. There are 3 full slides. So keep your cameras on. We'll give you like 1 minute of time more, and then else we're going to put you in the waiting room. बाकी तो यार तू ही बता दो यार, कहाँ है अपना संदीप भाई. अगर प्लेसकॉम बोले कि कैमरा ऑन रखना है तो, और ये नहीं करेंगे तो क्या होगा इनके साथ यार.
वो तो यहाँ आने के बाद पता चल ही जाएगा क्या क्या हो सकता है अगर ऑन
ओ,
नहीं किया प्लेस कॉम मीटिंग में.
बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही बढ़िया. तो डोंट लेट मी पुट माय प्लेस कॉमर हैट एनी विच वेज. तो या अनीश भी हंस रहा है. तो प्लेस कॉम छोड़, ओवरऑल भाई ये बेसिक मैंडेट्स होते हैं. तो थोड़ा सा भी लखनऊ में जाना है, थोड़ा आईएम की कॉल आई है, थोड़ा सा अपन विल फॉलो द पैटर्न फॉर श्योर. विल हेल्प यू गाइस. वी गोना डू अ सीरीज ऑफ इंटरव्यूज. हाउ मेनी वर देयर इन माय स्ट्रेस इंटरव्यू द अदर डे. कब था वो? आई थिंक हाउ मेनी रेजर फैंस, कोई था स्ट्रेस इंटरव्यू में? ओके, शाश्वत वाज देयर. गुड. बढ़िया. तो लखनऊ आपको उसका एक सेमी वर्जन दिखा सकता है. कृतिश वाज देयर एंड वैष्णवी वाज देयर डे बिफोर यस्टरडे. थैंक्स. अस्तित्व वाज देयर. और जो लोग नहीं थे तो वो एक अलग लेवल का एक चार्म होता है स्ट्रेस इंटरव्यू लेने के अंदर. तो लखनऊ इज द वन हु कैन एक्चुअली गो लिटिल बिट ऑफ, or they can be very casual to you. Webber was also there. ठीक है, तो I'll do 2 more stress interviews सबके लिए जिन लोगों का नहीं हुआ है, एक डेमो देने के लिए कि how we can rip your case. But I was going through some of the handouts. तो पहला तुम्हें ये करना है, since you guys got a I'm Lucknow call. So Sandeep, Anish, I think this you'll be familiar to this dashboard. You would have gone through it your time as well. So we updated a little bit. And तो इसके अंदर in fact जो हमारे building your interview answers है, they are done by IIM Lucknow alumni as well. So this guy is Piyush, and he's a McKinsey guy and been there, done that. ठीक है भाई, शुरू करते हैं भाई. But before we do this session, a small checks what we do, and we always ask these people one quick question. All the IIM Lucknow call getters, at what percentile you guys have got these calls, so that it's helpful for the next year students and also me as well to understand at what percentile you've got calls. So, and let's go one by one. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द जनरल इंजीनियर मेल्स या जेम्स या जनरल अपने अपने कॉल्स बताइए कितने परसेंटाइल पे आपको कॉल आया. ऑल द जनरल्स. ओके, अनिरुद्ध 99.54, जेम 99.55, ओके 99.77, 98.48 पे जनरल नॉन इंजीनियर फ्रेशर, 98.56, 99.71, 99.04, 99.27 जेम. ऑलराइट, सुपर्ब. एनीवन एल्स? So I can clearly see 98.99, 95.08 जेफ. राधिका क्या है भाई आपका प्रोफाइल? जनरल इंजीनियर फीमेल, 95.8 पे कॉल आना भाई, ये क्या है प्रोफाइल? अनम्यूट करके फटाफट से बताओ.
Two, 2 years work experience I have. I got it for IIM Lucknow SM course.
अच्छा,
Not
आई एम लखनऊ SM. ऑलराइट, दैट्स फाइन. हर्षप्रीत तेरा कैसे आया भाई? 96.8 परसेंटाइल जनरल नॉन इंजीनियर फीमेल. भाई हाउ कम यू गेट दैट? How come you got the call?
42 months of work experience.
Okay, and you got SM call or you got
No,
both?
no, MBA.
Lovely. So work experience counts a lot. All right, superb. So we also have 97.22 general non-engineer male for 40 months of experience getting a call. Kritish as well, Stuti as well. Stitu Bhargav 99.76. Okay. Gem, very nice. So 99 percentile पे general non-engineer males को भी call आ रहा है, 96.4 पे भी आ रहा है, 97.22 पे आ रहा है. Lovely. Let's go to the category students. All right, by SC folks, please tell me at what percentile you getting a call. Feel free to just punch in dash SC dash ST dash. पहले SC की बात चलो OBC भी चलेगा. 99.73 Shravan, very good, proud of you man. 96.88 97.88 85 all right. 97.97 all right, बहुत बढ़िया. 99.57 excellent. I can see that. Okay, 83 पे भी कॉल है. SMA के जनरल है तेरी. All right, 94 okay Minal, thank you so much. All right, 85 SC बहुत बढ़िया. All right, rest of the folks OBC as well, you guys can type in. All right, 88 पे भी कॉल है. Okay, thank you for that. Okay Tane, very nice. Super by 99 OBSM call. All right, super. Thank you for that everyone who's got calls from Lucknow. It doesn't matter right now whether you got a call at this percentile, that percentile. We can go through the maths, we can do the number crunching. But the problem is that if you are not gonna be serious about your call, you're gonna be they're just gonna not even do the math. They're just gonna tell like अगले साल आओ. So all you 62 plus people and I think online में भी काफी लोग कॉल गेटर्स हैं यहाँ पे. So शुरू करते हैं. अगले 15 मिनट के लिए कुछ बातें, जेनरिक बातें, फिर जो अंदर का स्पेसिफिक है वो अपन थोड़ी देर में बात करेंगे. दिस इज RDI डेटा 2024-2026, 3914 ऑड कॉल. जनरल को 1200 लोगों को कॉल आई है. Last percentile was the general का 92.48, EWS 88, 83, 67 and number of seats you guys can see and 61 वाले भी लोग convert करके बैठे हुए हैं. This is last year का data and this is the composite score का data. Of course there is the math behind the composite score. Today we will just not go into those details. We will just get to what your seniors have to say and understand the process. So let's go one by one and who wants to go first? Anish, you want to go first and give a small introduction so that they can understand the perspective better. And कैसा था तेरा इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस? पहले अपना इंट्रो बता दे वन लाइन का. It's going to be helpful. Anish.
Sure. So, hi everyone. I am Anish Vaidya, based from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Did my computer engineering in 2021 and have 4 years work experience as a software engineer at JP Morgan Chase. And post that joined IIM Lucknow as a PGP student. Nice to
Love.
see you all. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks, Anish. Anish, which college, Maharashtra?
So, University of Mumbai, Vivekanand College.
Vivekanand College. Very nice. Thanks for coming back again, man. Great. समझ हो गया?
Yes, sir. Summers is done at American Express in product management.
Excellent. Superb, man. Congrats. Okay, lovely. Who's next? Habi. All the IIM folks. Sandip, you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Sandip Murmu and I'm from Kolkata. I did my bachelor's in physics from Bhawanipur College and the University of Calcutta. Post that, I worked at Cultfit as cluster manager for 1 year. After that, I'm here at IIM Lucknow at PGP World.
Excellent. Congrats. Also, Cult Fit. I'm a member of Cult Fit. Today I went for a class. It's an amazing
So,
experience. Great. Awesome. Thanks for coming back. All right, who's next? I'm Lucknow seniors.
Okay, I'll go next. Hi
Yes.
everyone. So I'm Rahul Yuvraj from Nagpur, Maharashtra, and I did my BTech in 20. I completed my BTech in 2020 from NIT Raipur, and post that I joined LTI Mindtree as a senior software developer, and I worked there for 2 years. And the good part is I'm placed in LTI Mindtree again here at IIM Lucknow.
Oh,
So
lovely. अच्छा, going back again.
going back to my roots, yeah.
Normally ऐसा होता नहीं है. Normally when you come from the same company, they don't take it. But good. How was the interview? They wanted you back?
Interview was it was super nice. Went well.
अभी 5x पैकेज पे दोबारा सेम कंपनी में जाएगा, है ना?
हाँ.
I mean, if you go back. Awesome. Great. Okay, who's next? Seniors.
I'll go next. So, hi, I'm Sashank, and so I completed my graduation from St. Stephen's College, Delhi University. Post which I worked for about 1.5 years at Mu Sigma in HR analytics, and then joined IIM Lucknow. I think this 6 months has been like a roller coaster ride from all like there is no time schedule. There everything is gone. So very fresh and a very new journey, I think. And yeah, I think I also shifted from HR analytics to now to consulting. So, yep, it's going great, I think.
सब नहीं बताना है शशांक, इनको सब नहीं बताना है अभी। हाँ, विल कीप दैट फॉर द कन्वर्ट सेशन व्हिच हैपेंस टुवर्ड्स द एंड, ठीक है, ओपन बाद में बताएंगे। बहुत बढ़िया, कुछ नहीं है, झूठ बोल रहे हैं, बड़ी फन लाइफ है, कोई काम नहीं, कोई कुछ नहीं, फर्स्ट ईयर बहुत ही स्मूथ होता
नहीं, that I agree. It's the most fun journey, like the most
है।
adventure.
6 महीने बाद फन लगना शुरू हो जाएगा तुम लोगों को, ठीक है। नेवरदलेस, ऑलराइट, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस। आवर जॉब इज टू कंप्लीट दैट, guys. This is live as well, so we'll keep it a little bit polished. After like 5 minutes from now, then we're going to cut the live and then we're going to talk in house. खुद ही पूछ सकते हो अपना पूरा लखनऊ का पूरा, इनको बताएंगे फिर होता क्या है अंदर, ठीक है भाई। एंड एवरीवन हु इज लिस्टिंग ऑन दिस सेशंस, पहले तो प्लेज लिखो चैट के अंदर दैट यू आर गोना बी माय नेक्स्ट राहुल, माय नेक्स्ट अनीश, माय नेक्स्ट संदीप, माय नेक्स्ट शशांक। सामने से मैसेज आना चाहिए कि सर ब्लडी आई एम गोना कम बैक टू दिस सेशन। लिखो जरा प्लेज, ढूंढना ना पड़े अगले साल के लोगों को। एंड सम ऑफ देम हैव जस्ट कम ऑन वन मैसेज, आजा भाई आजा, ठीक है भाई, बहुत ही बढ़िया, आई प्लेज टू कम, बहुत बढ़िया, अगली बार आएंगे सर, बहुत ही बढ़िया श्रवण। ऑलराइट, सुपर great. Rahul, you're on my screen first. Let's go with you. How was your interview experience? How was your interview experience? Tell us like a complete whole thing, whether there was a GD in that or not. What type of what topic was there? So tell about that as well. And I'm going to quickly type notes like the way I used to do at your time as well, so that they remember all those things. Okay, let's go, everyone. Rahul.
Yeah, sure. So I'll start from the very basic. So when I got the call, my interview was in Mumbai, and the very first thing was VAT. So it started with VAT. The topic I'm not able to recollect the topic, but the timing is the main issue in VAT. So it was a very short duration where I had to write a lot. I had to focus on accuracy. No spelling mistake should have been there, and the script should have been very fine. So everything was running in my mind. So that was the case. Then I went to interview, and the interview was taken by the dean of the campus. It was a stress interview, to be honest, and it started with basic introduction, and then there were two panelists. They started asking about my final year project. The very first thing after my introduction, they were asking about my final year project. I explained them very well. Now, one thing I could notice that after 5-10 minutes, they started ignoring me. They were not putting attention on what I was speaking. They were continuously asking me a question, but they were showing a disinterest on my interview. And that is how they create a stress. This is a situation that can come to anyone, because this will make you feel that the panelist is not interested on me. So you will be also not giving your interview on a nice note, right? Because you would feel that I have lost the battle, but it's not the case. You have to be super excited. I was very super excited even in answering. Even they were not looking into me, but I usually speak using my hand gestures. I was doing the same. Then they asked me about my final year project, and then they asked me my goals for MBA. Then since I got called only for sustainable management, so they started asking me few sustainability based questions. What were they? Not very deep dive, but what are the organization, how they function, like COP, what is scope emission, what was my previous experience in sustainability if I had any. And then they talked about my profile. So job, I still remember I spoke a lot about my job and internship that I did before. Internship as in I did few internship even after my college. So job was they asked me about my work experience, and they went a they deep dived into it. दो तीन cross question they asked me, and then they asked me about my internship. And along with that, I remember one mathematics question. It was a very basic question, but one math question was asked to me, and this is how my interview ended.
Okay, lovely, great. So भाई A, B, C, L तक भी आपको मैथ्स के क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं. That's lovely. What's one ब्रह्मास्त्र tip you want to give them? चलो, we'll come to ब्रह्मास्त्र tip towards the end, because that's going to be your crux. तो तुम सोच के रखना. Let's go to Anish. But is what written by hand or typed? Hand written नहीं है आजकल के they give you computer. How was it?
At my time, it was handwritten.
Okay, it's going to be handwritten as well. All right, super, great. It's going to be paper which moves one place to another. Yeah. All right, super. Okay, Anish, let's go. Anish comes from JP Morgan, nearly 4+ years of experience, and I can see there's a small likability towards WorkX Janta in IIM Lucknow. So, Anish, Sandeep, and on the chat also मुझे बताना how many fresher here. First of all, just type in fresh, fresh, fresh. How many freshers there? Ayush, okay, fresh हैं भाई. वैष्णवी, okay, fresh. और काफी लोग फ्रेशर भी हैं. ग्रेट. व्हाट्स द करंट बैच साइज? कितने फ्रेशर हैं? आई गॉट लास्ट ईयर 2025 का बैच साइज आई थिंक 30% फ्रेशर हैं एंड 70% जनता इज विद वर्क एक्सपीरियंस. सो डू यू गाइस सी दैट देयर इज अ liking towards the जनता who's got work experience? Anish?
Yes, sir, definitely. IIM Lucknow is one of the IIMs which values WorkX a lot, which is why people like me who have more than 3 years of WorkX, and there is
हाँ.
people who almost have 15 years of WorkX as well who are in our batch currently. So they value WorkX a lot.
Okay, that's lovely. So Bangalore and Lucknow, these two guys are valuing more work experience as compared to all the possible other AMs. But एक चीज याद रखिएगा, fresher competes with fresher and WorkX Janta competes with WorkX Janta. All right, because all the WorkX Janta get equal number of points and they have a quota set. वो देखेंगे यार मेरे को प्रखर, अमूव, नितेश, अंजलि, तने, इन सब फ्रेशर्स में से यार इनमें से 30% बैच भरना है, तो वो अपना 30% का काउंट करते रहेंगे कि भाई इतना अपने को होना चाहिए. 125 बच्चा से एज्यूमिंग 400 का ऑड का बैच है, तो व्हाटएवर. सो एंड दे विल डिसाइड दैट एंड देन दे विल टेक कॉल. तो इसलिए डरना मत कि फ्रेशर हैं तो वो, बट रिजेक्शन रेशियो इन फ्रेशर कुड बी मच मोर. गौरव एंड प्रज्वल एज वेल. ग्रेट. अनिश, हाउ वाज योर इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस?
Sure. So, firstly, sir, as you said, nothing like they prefer WorkX over freshers or something like that. It is just that they do not eliminate just based on if you are a fresher or you have WorkX. They value both equally. So, speaking about my WorkX, my interview experience. So, as Rahul had mentioned, initially we had a written test. So, it is a handwritten test, pen and paper based. So, my topic was how quick commerce has evolved over the years and how is it impacting the everyday lives. And this was followed by an interview. So my peers interview lasted for almost 20 to 25 minutes. My interview went on for almost 40 minutes. It was taken by one sir and one madam, and mostly the questions revolved around my personal life as well as my professional life. They started with tell me about yourself, and then deep dive into my work ex, what I actually do, and what has motivated me after almost 4 years to do an MBA, and how I think it will add value to my life and me as a person. Apart from that, they want to know that as a person, how can I add value to IIM Lucknow? What can I do for the campus? How can I contribute to the society, etc. And this was followed by a couple of general knowledge questions as well, current affairs, what is going on, and how it is impacting the business world. The Not just how the news is evolving or the geoscape is evolving, but how business is getting impacted. That is the focus. And as Rahul also mentioned, they kept on asking multiple questions, and before you complete one answer, they go on to the next question. So they hear you out, but they keep asking questions and see if you still can maintain the rhythm and keep your calm and make sure that you're making it right. So that was my part. Thank you.
ओके, लवली. सो फॉर नथिंग ऑन हिंदी, मतलब एकदम चिल नहीं हुए तुम्हारे साथ, मतलब प्रोफेसर्स, और दे वर लाइक बीच में हंस रहे हैं, खेल रहे हैं, कैसा था? और स्ट्रेट फेस्ड?
No, they were having fun amongst themselves, but straight face to me, and
ओके.
I was not getting involved in the fun part.
ओके.
So it is really important, I feel, to maintain your decorum and maintain the borderline also to know where you should get involved and where not to.
That's lovely. That's lovely. So I can connect the dots here. Some of them based on these two interviews, but we're going to come back to this in a while. Let's move forward. Great. So who's next? Sandeep, you want to go next, or Sashank, whoever is available?
Yeah, I'll go now. Ashish.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my interview was in Mumbai. So basically, there was the VAT topic, which was given something like, is higher education very costly in India, something on that basis. So it was a very like you can write a lot of stuff about that point of time. After that, the personal interview, the main thing is the panelist will start judging you the moment you enter the room. How you are entering the room, how you are walking towards them, how you are greeting them, everything they are going to judge you for. After that, most of my interview revolved around my work ex only because I used to work in a startup, Cultfit. So they were pretty interested, like how Cultfit earns money. So basically, my interview lasted for 15 minutes, and 12 minutes, the whole discussion was about Cultfit only. Like, how is Cultfit making money? What is the revenue streams of Cultfit? How is marketing by Cultfit, who are the owners of Cultfit, what are the business models of Cultfit. Everything was around that only. After that, they asked a few questions like, in which line you want to go ahead after MBA. So I was always a marketing guy from the start. So they said, if you like marketing, who is the best CMO you like? So that was Aman Gupta. Then they started asking questions about boat, like what is the moat of boat and stuff like that. But it was a very chill interview. Like at some time they were like talking in Hindi कि अरे यार ऐसे कैसे पैसा बना सकते हो, ऐसे तो लॉस मेकिंग कंपनी हो जाएगी, तुम कैसे बोल रहे हो कि पैसा कमा, stuff like that. So it was a pretty chill interview, nothing much.
बहुत ही बढ़िया. Good, yeah, good. So if your startup, if there is something interesting in your portfolio, that's gonna be coming up for sure in a big way. All right, let's go to Shashank.
Yeah, so my interview happened in Kolkata, and like the VAT was pen and paper based. The topic was economic disparity in India. Like,
Hmm.
what do you see, and how do you figure out for the next 5 years?
Hmm.
I think the different thing that I saw was that our VAT paper was getting checked during the interview. So they were going through the VAT papers then and there. And I think my interview was kind of a stress plus situational interview. So one of the panelists was very chill, but the other panelist was very serious. So she was a statistics professor, and she like completely, I think her interview like 20 minutes went on straight on statistics discussion. So
Hmm.
quite a lot on academic part, which I didn't expect because I had a lot of work ex. But then yeah, I think she made me draw graphs, models, so quite on acads. But then the other different thing that I saw also was that she went into Delhi University, and so basically she wanted me to like first drag down the problems of Delhi University and then think of managerial solutions of solving those problems. So that was like her side was completely academical and situational, whereas the other professor, I think he was very chill. So he was asking about my family, my hobbies, and he was also joking about the nicknames that I have and all. So I think it was quite a mixed interview, but definitely I think they touched upon academics, they touched upon situational and managerial solutions, and I think on my personal lifestyle and hobbies also. So it was like a complete mix of it. And then they also went a bit on my work ex, like how do I connect my work ex to my UG degree, and what part of the UG degree did I use in my work ex, and how I would actually use that work ex in my MBA lifestyle. So I think it was quite an interconnected. I think it went on for about 35 to 40 minutes, which was again the highest in my panel.
बहुत ही बढ़िया. Normally they don't go that much, right?
No. So all the interviews were, I think, happening for 15 to 20 minutes only.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was
So
getting close.
when you go down the, A, B, C at Lucknow, rest of the interviews are normally, 45 minutes or only. So nevertheless, this is lovely. Thanks for that. So I'll tell you one small thing. So Lucknow interviews normally are as compared chilled interview, but depends on the mood. The starting interviews are very, very heavy, and then slowly they put their own hat of being from Lucknow, and some people are from that area, that region only. Or there is I don't know what's the exact word for that, but many of the professors of IIM Indore and Lucknow go on, what's the name for that, deportation? I don't know what's the name for that. When they go to IIM Indore professor will go to IIM Ahmedabad for some time and they're going to come back there. So and people who are from UP, who are from that belt, they actually come back here as well. तो उनको वो उनका जो नजरिया है और क्वेश्चंस हैं वो वैसे भी होते हैं. सो दे गो डेपुटेशन. आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स द एग्जैक्ट वर्ड फॉर दैट. या आई थिंक दिस डेपुटेशन. सो यू कैन सी अ हिंदी फ्लेवर इन द होल, दैट लखनवी अंदाज एंड व्हाट नॉट. अरे लखनऊ क्या करने आओगे एक्सेट्रा, वाइड लखनऊ एक्सेट्रा. सो इट्स फन. So towards the end, interview goes really, really chill. All right, superb. Let me just say a goodbye to our YouTube family, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining, and people who got access, join करेगा. We're going to be doing such sessions in detail, and we can open it up right now. Admin, please close the live and let's go. चलो भैया. ओके, अभी ध्यान से मेरी बात सुनो. सम लाइट ऑन MBA SM प्लीज. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. SM का कौन है? राहुल, यू आर फ्रॉम SM राइट?
हाँ, yeah, I'm from
बता यार, एक लाइन SM के बारे में बता, क्या सीन है? There's a different campus altogether.